If you're an Apple fan, you might be wondering about Yosemite, not the park, but the OS. We got Seth to test drive it and file this report.
Hi friends, let's get right into it. Apple is releasing a new Mac operating system this September, and tech enthusiasts are calling it the most dramatic redesign of Apple's operating system to date. You don't say, Captain Obvious, but just because it's obvious doesn't mean it isn't true. OS X Yosemite is all about aesthetics and iOS integration, and we got our hands on it. How, you ask? So glad you asked. Apple released Yosemite via a public beta program a few weeks ago. I'll now give you permission to fetch your MacBook and begin downloading while you watch this insert. Right, downloading? Stunning. It's a beta, so some of the features aren't fully formed. But here's a smashingly fast rundown of what you have to look forward to in an hour's time. Yosemite looks totally different to Mavericks. Windows have been given the semi-transparent treatment, and every button, font, and app icon has been flattened, so that there are no false contours or shadows, which parallels the aesthetic upgrade from iOS 6 to 7. Speaking of clean, the overall design of Mail's overall design is sharp and sports mean new features like Mail Markup, which works a lot like Evernote's sketch annotation tool. Annotate images and documents, or add a little scribble signature to sign stuff with minimal effort. Lekker, man! Most exciting for a big attachment sender like yours truly is Mail Drop, a feature that allows you to bypass attachment size constraints by sending recipients a download link instead of an attachment. Shwing! Calendar and Safari got a few cosmetic touch-ups, but nothing that'll make you squeal with glee. So let's move on to meat and taters. Listen to me carefully. You sign up for the public beta, great, but you won't have access to some of the best that Yosemite has to offer. Why, how, what for? Because, my sweet ones, the best features integrate OS X with iOS 8, and that's correct. iOS 8 isn't out yet. So what are we talking about here? Handoff lets you pick up a task on your Mac from your iPhone, or the other way around. So say you're nailing something in Safari, but you need to step away from your desktop. You can now seamlessly grab that page on your iPhone or iPad, or any number of swapping combos. What's next? Yes, iCloud Drive. It's Dropbox for Apple, and yes, you'll be able to sync files across all of your devices. Excellent. Moving on? Good. Here's a cool part. With Yosemite, you'll be able to accept or reject phone calls, while Messages app will now show both messages as well as SMS texts from non-iOS users. Even better, you can send SMSs through your Mac, with the texts ultimately routing through your phone. You'll have to be signed into iCloud on both devices and make sure both your Mac and iPhone are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Sounds good, right? Obviously. We're talking about Apple's best ever mobile and Mac operating systems connected. Here's hoping they're the sum of their parts.